Hey guys, Desolator Magic here, and I'm going to show off my amazing deck. I've gotten a bunch of requests to show it off, just from people who heard about it or from people who saw it on live stream. Oh my gosh, am I still wrecking people with this. Pre-rotation, a nearly identical deck, which, hey, it basically survived rotation, which is bad news for Watsy, but good news for me. I think I won 9 in a row on the live stream. It's not quite that good now. I'm winning about 75%, but that's good. I'm in the Platinum League on the bottom because I don't care. But yeah, it's getting some wins. And right now I'm playing against like a tier 1 deck. In fact, I think I've got more tier 1 footage against werewolves after this. So stay tuned. But yeah, the whole point of this is just artifact synergy, real simple. It basically never goes first. You guys know I tracked it for a while. 18% of the time I go first on average. So thanks for that. Let's see, there it is, Hallowed Haunting, the card that just wins the game. Right there. This guy's so in trouble. So this is a black-white, like, control build-up deck. It's not really Cleric Tribal. It's not really, like, Valkyrie Angel. It's just it's just good stuff put all together, which is what people tend to play post-rotation, but you should see some of the stuff out there. He did go Angel heavy, but you can't go all in Angels. Even if you go 3-color, blue, white, black, you really can't get away with all Angels because all the best ones are 5 or 6. Same with Sphinxes, same with everything in the past, like that. It's just too high. Alright, well, we got Citizen's Arrest and Borrowed Time that can shut down, stuff if you're really smart about it. I'm not just going to say, I have a target and I can do 2 damage. I'm going to say, I don't want him to have Giada. Oh, I guess I didn't remove Giada. Why would I want him to have Giada? What about that made sense? I guess I knew after I tried to build an Angel deck that he's not going to have Angel synergy. Whatever. 2 Vigilance in there ain't going to stop me, I guess. Oh, that other one's ability. First of all, it was bigger. Second, all my stuff's on the ground. I recorded this a while ago. Oh, Serra Paragon that early. Oh, no. Gave him the shrug because it's I XL'd it. That's funny. And Serra Paragon of my own. And yes, you can Serra Paragon your Evolving Wild. So I have like 1 Serra in this deck just because she's not an enchantment, but like the whole dang deck has a CMC average below 2, I think. So yeah, we're going to throw some light stuff in there so that I can resurrect it, Okay, so his came with a counter. That's pretty dope. But even Giada can't prop up that deck. It just can't really be done. So we've already got Generous Visitor, which is, ETB enchantment, put a counter on whatever you want. We got the Botanical, which is a free card with 1 already in play. It does come in tap, but it's worth it. And then a Citizen's Arrest, which will get rid of any creature or permanent. And there's Meat Hook. Can't wait for that to get banned. All right. If he thinks that he can come back with an empty graveyard quicker than I can, he should have saved 2 more mana for that. He's at 25, I'm at 16. That was a drastic misplay. Oh, man, yeah, Teferi profile avatars, they all play like this. And then he's sitting there, counting his teeth and getting up to make some coffee, maybe some tea if he's British. I don't know. Well, there's a Hallowed Haunting, so he just lost. Let's see. I think I did the math on this real quick, and I thought, let's do it in this order just because I already have one in play. So now, if you're not familiar with Hallowed Haunting, if you get to 7... Actually, I shouldn't even show you. I think this is the one where it just goes off after this. Might be the next game, though. I'll hold you in suspense if you haven't seen what this card does. But that little 4 in the corner and a little progress bar, that means something. Oh, Morbid Opportunist is a darn good card. Goes for the damage in the air. 10 to 22. Because he doesn't realize how badly I'm going to beat him. Here we go. Double Jukai. Ouch! The discount stack, baby. They do. Alright, we get the Fang of Shigeki. I think at this point he's like, nah, dude. He's got 4 cards in hand, but it is just not going to happen. I'm taunting him because I was sick of playing against this stupid deck. I switched to this one, and there it is. Yeah, he's out. All right. Well, let's see what we can do against werewolves. So, Botanical Plaza, love that card. You pay 4 second, draw a card, just in case you're really bored on like turn 15. Let's see, we got Spirited Companion, which is just ETB draw a card. He's taken the place of the, I want to say wards. Is that what? No, not wards. What were they? I don't even remember. It's been a million years since rotation. Has rotation technically legally happened yet in paper? I think it was last week. Anyway, yeah, he's taken the place of the, trample or lifelink granters that also drew a card. So that's a shame because he's a 1/1, but whatever. What he does have going for him is he's a cute pupper. So, there you go. So this is a true werewolf deck. He's going to keep coming. Like, this is synergy, but not really. Like, they kind of stand alone. And the synergy is really just, did you cast 2 spells or did you cast 0? Because in either case, you're screwed. He couldn't get anything out on 4, though, which is a little bit suspicious, but I'm like, well, what's he going to do, counterspell it? And I did give him the good game, because if that hits play, it is over. The end. He has trample, doesn't matter. I am so far out ahead, getting that on turn 4 clean with only 18 life. Oh, and then we got into the verbal portion of the duel. Let's see, I hit him with the "you worry too much." I think he gets me back with the hello. I got him with the new dawn, new adventure. Okay. Hello. All right. Bonjour tout tambien. I don't know. That's French and Spanish. Parlez-vous Spanish? I'm triggering everyone. That werewolf is on fire. I'm not sure why. I don't remember why the hell it flipped when it came into play. But it's gone now, so we don't have to worry about it. I was barely paying attention. I was literally just watching YouTube while recording this and playing this. Now, there's Tovalar. He's the one I want banned. I want him gone. That card is just... That or Little Miss Hexproof Flippy Girl. I hate her. Avabrook. Oh my god. Just get rid of that trash. Holy crap. Tail Swipe. Hate that card. So I think, oh wow, you're in trouble. 20 to 12. Oh my god. Oh no, what am I going to do? Drop in another lifelinker, get a token for it in the next item. So here's the thing about this deck. And any deck. Anytime you use control, you're losing a card to get rid of one of their cards. Okay, that's not an inherent advantage. If you aim it correctly, you're good. God, that's annoying. But if I get rewarded in a deck like this that's already synergistic and high powered and a little bit Swiss Army, if I get rewarded for playing control, like I remove their biggest, baddest threat and I get an advantage on top of it, that is too much. That is too good, quite simply. All right, there we go. That's why I held off on the Generous Visitor, and he is in deep trouble. Oh, popping off with this deck. It's not even that late of a turn if you think about it. It's what, 8? Maybe? 9? I don't know. Oh, we're back to the verbal portion. When's the talent portion? Do we have that? Ugh. Okay, after I absolutely smoke this guy, I'll show you guys the deck list. Oh, block him with your face. Okay. He should put some sleeves on that deck. What's with that lately? I don't know if it's a glitch and like they are really on, or if he just forgot to sleeve it, or if he's a mobile player, in which case I don't think he should have a pet. I don't think that works that way. And there it is. Still a lot of power. I mean, you can remove 75% of his permanents and he's still got almost lethal. I mean, werewolves, man, I barely would even call him a tribal. It's just a bunch of overpowered creatures, but like, yeah, you get 2 or 3 out and start flipping them and doing stuff. Oh, get Avabrook to protect them, it's over. But they lose to a board wipe. But there are less board wipes and a lot of them are scaled by mana. So yeah, so let's show the deck off. So first up we got Candletrap, which is just, 1 cost pin down. You get the Enchantment ETB, and it's just a good card. I mean, it's so cheap, you can just tack it on and put it on their giant thing. It doesn't matter if you ram a 1-1 into an 8-8, prevent all damage that would be done by Enchanted Creature. And you're probably going to have the attack power variety to get rid of it later. Then we got Commune with Spirits, that's huge. Especially with this being 62. You could trim it. I'm kind of experimenting with some stuff. It'd be pretty easy to make it 60. I think it was 60, and I got so sick of getting land stranded, I just threw 2 lands in. So feel free to experiment with this. It's still kind of, I'm still building. I'm still adapting. It's not quite perfect. I won't get too nuts with it, though, because I've tried like a million versions of this. So yeah, look at the top 4 cards. Reveal an enchantment or land and put it into your hand. Simple. You got to reveal it, but who cares? So Fang of Shigeki, that's huge. I mean, it's just, ETB enchantment and Death Toucher. It stops everything, pauses combat. If they got a burn or removal on it, wow. A 1 cost, that's a shame. Just a good card, but not good enough to have 4. I'm telling you, these numbers are very, 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 very tuned. Next up, Generous Visitor. You think, oh, well, that's the ETB one. You got to have more. Nope, the ratios are off. Trust me. So whenever enchantment enters, or cast it, pardon me, whether they counter it or not, that's big. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature, any target creature at all. So I like to put it on either the lifelinker or the flyer or just whatever I got. Other than this, because then if they take this out, we still got the big guy. So Michiko's Reign of Truth. Once again, you think there would be more, but this is so late game, otherwise there's no point. And it takes forever to flip, but +1/+1 to target creature. For each artifact and or enchantment you control, that's so big, but only kind of late into the game, which is why I got 2. I learned that this will get you killed on turn 2 if it's the only playable card you got. It's just not good enough. So Spirited Companion, we went with 3. We need card draw, we need more lands, we need more everything, and we need more ETBs. So who's a good boy? This one. Twinblade Geist, that's just hilarious. I think I might cut one. They're not that good because you have to get exactly, specifically, perfectly just him killed. And we've already kind of got a Suicider here, but he comes back. And then that Enchantment grants them double strike for 3. That is huge. You put that on a lifelinker, it's huge. Put it on a trampler, it's huge. Put it on a flyer or something that can't be blocked, huge. I mean, wow. So then we got Kami, whatever it is, of Transience. Just keeps coming back into the graveyard, which is why we're running 4. That is so big with the amount of control right now. Normally I wouldn't do, 2 of these, and 4 of those, but matching the meta and what people are playing at the competitive levels right now, that is how I would arrange the numbers. So yeah, I mean, +1/+1 every time an enchantment enters battlefield, or cast, pardon me. There is a difference, but not much. And then trample. I mean, it only puts a counter on itself, but that and resurrecting itself over and over and over. Oh, with the number of auras I got and the number of enchantment creatures, this will just keep coming back. Yeah, meet the new Phoenix. So then we got, the Reducer, obviously. Cost reduction, lifelink, he's huge. Then we got Borrowed Time because, of course, just remove anything and then half the time get rewarded for it and drive up your count even before Hallowed comes out. Then we got Citizen's Rest, which is almost the same thing, really. I just needed more than 4, and here it is. There you go. Hallowed Haunting, though, this is the whole deck right here. This is the reason to keep it to 60. If there's one card that's so powerful you don't want it diffused at all, then you keep it to 60. Otherwise, you can get a little flexible with that in some cases. Especially anti-mill, I won't get way into it. But so as long as you control 7 or more enchantments, creatures, you control have flying and vigilance. All of your creatures, every single one, even the ones that aren't spirits or enchantments. Holy crap. Then, whenever you cast an enchantment spell, create a white spirit cleric token with this creature's power and toughness are each equal to the number of spirits you control. So you get out a 1/1, then a 2/2, and you get 2/2/2s, then you get 3/3/3s, and eventually you just got a whole line of 9/9s, and you just win. And then they're in the air. This card is bonkers. It's a mythic. It doesn't matter. It shouldn't have been printed. Then we got Serra Paragon, just 1 Reser because it's funny. Otherwise, the CMC of this deck is not high enough to support that. Neither is the land percentage. Then the Wandering Emperor, just because it's funny. I mean, you could get rid of her. I just think that the flash ambush and then something else to swing at is funny. Totally optional. If you don't have her unlocked, I'd cut her. Then Ajani, that one I wouldn't. Okay, that's free cards right there. Yeah, you can get him out early. They'll start swinging at him. He'll soak up some damage. Otherwise, it's just fix your next card, basically, and once in a while you get to draw an extra one. That's huge. The -3 is also just massive. And then the -6, I've gotten that out and won quite a few times, unfortunately. I hate to admit it, but I did. So if you're going to do poison, doing it like 10 turns removed, okay, whatever. I'd prefer not to have it, but I've seen worse alts, okay? And then we got Eiganjo and Boseiju because they're awesome, and then the rest is just, pretty normal, mundane stuff. I didn't put in... There was one I didn't put in. It wasn't the Lifeland. I don't remember. I think just the Commune tapped land, I didn't need it because Evolving will thin it, and then we got 1/3. And those are just fetchable in case somebody hits me with a Boseiju, really. So, yeah, that's all there is to it. Just simple deck. And this, we got common, uncommon, uncommon, rare, but you need it. You probably already unlocked it. Uncommon, common, mythic. Okay, hope you got 4 of those. Mythic, but you don't need it. Mythic, but you absolutely do not need it at all in any way, shape, or form. I just thought it was funny. Mythic, but the deck will work without it. He's not an enchantment. He just speeds it up a little bit and just, whatever. It is what it is. And you don't need Eiganjo and you don't need Boseiju. So you can build this for next to no wild cards, which I think is just absolutely fantastic. Yeah, okay, we'll count Overgrown because you really do need that. But you probably already unlocked the lands if you've been playing since then. It's Midnight Hunt, come on. Hit subscribe if you don't want to miss the live streams. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.